All right. Uh, okay. From uh from the top. Uh okay. Okay, now okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh no, now it's okay. Okay. From the top. Welcome to the birthday stream. Let me just quickly go to additional map. It shouldn't open up. Okay, it opens up here. That's fine. Now we have was she actually showing? Oh, it's small though. Yes, okay. All right. Okay. If I type in chat, uh, hi chat, it shows up on the screen. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Now, anyways, where was I? So, hello. Okay, yes, this is so like deja vu. I feel like I'm getting deja vu right now. So you might be wondering, why is chat so high up? I can be wondering why is chat so high up? Well, there's there's space below the because this entire the stream layout is different now, right? It didn't used to always be so open, but now it's really open, you know. But we're just kind of wondering, where'd Koishi go? Like the Koishi image, like it's missing now. That's so weird. If I were to, for example, what happened to her? Why is she gone now? And well, to be quite simply, over the past few months, I've commissioned something. And just today on my birthday so happened that this commission is done. So now I give you I'm the hat. Guys, it's me. It's me, guys. I'm Koishi's hat. You guys get it? It's me. I'm the hat, guys. Like I'm the hat is her friend. I'm literally the hat. I'm the hat. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm the hat now. Uh I've changed stream layout. So now you can see chat. It's going to be right above my head. Of no my hat. I'm the hat. I'm Mr. Hat now. I'm literally the hat. So yeah, I'm gonna be the hat now. Let me just check. Yeah, everything's working. So yeah, this is gonna be my new stream layout because if I were to open After Effects, also sorry I had to delete last stream. Sometimes when you're sharing your entire monitor, you can accidentally there's a lot of different ways that you can leak your full name. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to avoid that. Yeah, no, if I were to open up uh like After Effects. If I were to open up After Effects, for example, this should be the perfect place where it's like, yeah, like this corner right here, I do not really use. So this is like the perfect place. Only thing is, I kind of wish chat was like over here. I think chat is kind of weird on the right here, but like I mean, I don't want to have chat because I don't know, I do stuff over here, right? Like this is where I do my work, so I think it's probably best I just keep chat like here. Chat really wants to phase dual. Okay, I'll put it there. Yeah. That's that's the big reveal. Now, what do I have planned? So, first off, obviously, the hat, thing, and then, you know, I did my little thumbnail thing, I drew that up this morning. I was, I didn't wanna make anything, like, too quality, and I wanna just, like, fill the page, so I was like, "I'll do quick doodles," 'cause I haven't drawn in, like, a solid month, like, 4 months. It's been a while since I've uh, so, you know, I was just like, "Okay, I gotta do something quick and easy." So yeah, you know, I've had a great birthday, and I think what I wanna do today is I wanna go through all my old projects and, just talk about them, you know? Like, I wanna go through rewatch all my videos and, you know, just talk about them. Starting with, of course, the video where everything started, right? Oishi stuff. This video was uploaded 3 years ago, December. And I think, fun fact, the when I made this video, I was, like, at my, grandma's house, like, in Michigan. Normally, I live in you're amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, though, the big artworks take way too long. I just want to I don't I like to make more goofy art, but it's just, like, I gotta find a way to make the chibi, like, work into videos, and that's kinda hard. But, yeah, just some background. This was 3 years ago. I think I was in, like, 10th grade, and I got, like, free Adobe because I had, like, film class, and I was at my grandma's house, and I was just like, "I wanna try making a video." As you can see from this video, I didn't even get the right, resolution because I just dragged this into Premiere, and I didn't realize that I don't know if it creates, like, a cool effect that, like, because Koishi walks in, like, off of the frame. I don't know if that's a cool effect or not. Because this was entirely an accident. You can probably tell this was supposed to, like, the palace was supposed to take up the entire screen. But, I do think it is cool at least Koishi comes in. This animation, there's a couple issues with it. Um, so one thing is that because Koishi is flying, it's actually really hard to tell that these sprites are not lined up. If you've seen my past streams, you probably know what I'm talking about. But essentially, when you drag things into Adobe, my favorite Toho character, um, probably the girl below me. I like Koishi. I discovered Toho off of Koishi from a Pear's Koishi video that actually was kind of cool that he finished, but yeah, no, I was really fascinated by that video, and I was like, who is this Koishi character? I wanted to learn all about her. But yeah, this very first video, I didn't. Okay, first off, you can tell also the Koishi sprites. The resolution is not the highest because I didn't know how to get sprites. You see, nowadays you can just easily go to this place called the Mugen Archive, and then you have all of these amazing uh characters. You can just click on one, like, you know, you want your Inu Sakuya, you just click on this name, and then you can just download it. And then it just comes in this really nice uh, like this really nice, like here's all the sprites. So yeah, now you can just like you can easily do that. Okay. Yeah, and then other than that, yeah, no, you can just easily do the Mugen Archive. Or if you know you're just doing this, what I did is I went to Writer's Resource. that is Piskel. Why did it take me to Piskel? Spider. I went to Spider's resource. I typed in Koishi. And then I individually went into Photoshop and took pictures of all of these sprites individually. Which is a method. I wouldn't recommend it personally. Going to Splitter's resource, going to Photoshop, and taking individual pictures of all of these. I think I actually still I still have these. If I go to my my desktop, if I go to content, I used to organize my files in such a strict way. Nowadays, I just go to pictures, and then it's like, oh, I want to go to the Mistia project, and here's all the project. But before, I would filter by desktop content, and then I would have all of these. I would go to sprites. I would go to Toho 15.5. Like this, you can see how counterintuitive this is. It takes so long just to get to what you're looking for. And then I'd go to sprites. And then I have all of the different sprites. So let's say, let's just do Koishi move back. And then here is the sprite I took for all of the Koishi. And you can see I even named all of them because I sorted all of them individually. Like an idiot. And then I'll get to I did the same for Amy and Marissa, but I'll get to that. Yeah, that is how I made my first video. I individually took pictures of all these sprites, and then I uploaded them. I think I actually still have the folder for that too. This images. Well, I think I literally in the sprites folder I did like animation. Let me see. I think one of these I literally just called like the animation. Oh yeah, idle animation. Yeah, like this. I just made an idle animation and then just look how pixelated that is. That looks really bad. How long did it take? To get all of these folders, it took like 7 hours. And maybe closer to like 5. But it took a very long time for me to individually take pictures of all of these. Because I didn't know how to animate. I didn't know that easily accessible resources existed. Yeah, you can see once again I have all the. What about like walking animation? I think that I also like turned. I think I called it moving forward glide. Like I can't even sort my own things. This is how counterintuitive my old thing was. Oh, just walking. Yeah. I made walking forward and it was 300 megabytes. Yeah, that is 300 megabytes. And then I made another one. This is 200 megabytes. Uh, yeah, knowing how, okay. This first video taught me a lot. First off, actually, no, I didn't learn this for a while. I gotta be honest. I did the exact same thing for my next, like, 5 videos. I think until I moved to Blender that I actually learned how to do sprites easily. So yeah, this video, not only did I not know how to use sprites, I didn't even know how to use Mirror, you can tell from here. I didn't know how to correctly file size. I think this animation... I can actually check. I still have the original animation. Because I save everything. Let me see just how many gigabytes this animation. Actually, this would be small. Film and media is my personal stuff. That would um yeah, hold on. I don't know. My first video. Yeah, 14 megabytes. This is the original clip from 3 years ago. Um yeah, no, I think that's all I have to release about this video. You can also tell, like, right here, I think I also, like, missed a frame? Yeah, there's just a point where there's no Koishi. If you can tell. Uh, so yeah, no, this video has a lot of problems that I don't do anymore. Yeah, once again, I didn't know there was stuff below this. I just I Koishi. Yeah, that's my first video. Honestly, I don't know why 15,000 people decide to watch this, but I don't know. I just said, you know what? Let me try creating something. This is what I made. I made Koishi stuff. And then let's get to my next video. Koishi do the silly. This you see, when did I make this? This was 10 days later. That you've learned from your mistakes, yeah. 10 days later I made this. I upload my first and second video were 10 days apart. I think I was literally still at my grandma's when I made this second video. Which is crazy because it's been 6 months since my last video. You know what's going on there, Isk? 10 days, but I don't know. Yeah, this next video, I still only had Koishi sprites because once again, at the time, my only way to get sprites was to individually take pictures for all of them. So I just used Koishi again because I didn't want to get a whole new batch. Uh, I'm trying to think. I think this one, I just kept playing around with Premiere stuff. Like this one has a lot of flips, a lot of zoom in. This is just me playing around with Premiere. And then I did small Koishi. I tried using 2 Koishis. Yeah, you can see how unstraight this Koishi in the middle is. Like when she spins her hat, her entire body wobbles. Of course, it doesn't matter too much because they're all flying. Like once again, these sprites were perfect because I mean it doesn't matter if she wobbles a little bit because she's still in air, but yeah, no. And then if like yeah, you can see some of these sprites are like really look how badly resolution those are. I can just like yeah, look at that. Um yeah, I really like the comedic timing of this video, that the music keeps, like, starting and stopping. And kick, the light screen shake, and then okay, this next effect, how long do you think how long do you think you can wait? You think I'm assuming how long do you think it would take to recreate this video? To be honest, I made this in Premiere. I haven't used Premiere to move around sprites since, like, Marissa Kills Rainbow. I haven't done that in, like, 3 years. Actually, I think I stopped after, Rainbow's Awesome Holiday Part 1. I've kind of forgotten how to do a lot of this stuff because nowadays, if I move around sprites, I just do it in Blender, and that's a whole different, workflow. So I mean, obviously, I could this is not that hard. like, just to scale things, to flip things, like, this most of these effects are really easy. Especially the sprites. The sprites I could do really easily. I'm trying to tell, I hope chat isn't too annoying. I might move, here, let me try moving chat over here. I don't know. I don't wanna, like, have it be too annoying. But yeah. This, another cool effect is I didn't know, uh, how to zoom in. Like, okay, let's say I wanna zoom in on this Koishi. I didn't, sorry, this Koishi over here. I wanna zoom in on this Koishi. I didn't know how to do that, so what I did is I just made her bigger, and then I shrunk this Koishi, which actually gave a really cool effect of her, like, leaving view. But yeah, I didn't also, oh my god, this is so bad quality. Yeah, I didn't know how to just, like, zoom in on this part of the scene. So I literally just, like, shrunk this Koishi, pushed her to the left, made this Koishi bigger, and then zoomed in on the entire scene and pushed it to the right to, like, get her in the middle. Like, you can see that she's over here, the shrine is over here. I just literally make everything bigger. And I actually, to this day, do not know how you just zoom in on everything. You can see that a lot in Rimu's Awesome Holiday, where if I ever try to zoom in, I have to, like, manually make everything sized bigger and then move it to the right, and it's a whole light ordeal. And finally, just a whatever screen shake. It just gets launched. I'm proud of this video. I like the comedic timing. I like the, sure, the quality isn't the best, but honestly, I just had fun with this. Like, this was made 10 days after the last one. 35 seconds. I think it's fine. Like, oh, what did I learn between, I mean, this one doesn't have a thumbnail. I didn't do those yet. I mean, honestly, just, like, props to the fact that I actually learned how to correctly place things on a screen. Uh, like, the shrine doesn't have a black box around it because I figured out how to correctly size things. So, yeah, no, I'm happy with this video. I think it's nice. I honestly, I wanna make more videos like this where I just play with sprites, but 'cause I could easily make this video in, like, 2 hours. 2 hours to just, like, throw sprites together, and then I could upload, and that would be easy. But I don't know, I hold myself to a higher standard now, and now Marissa kills Reimu. I mean, honestly, I just got a message to you guys. Why this one? I mean, the reason why I made this video was actually two things. First off, I wanted to try making a thumbnail. And second off, I spent 10 hours taking pictures of Marissa and Reimu so that I could put this together. Let me go 15.5. Let me get up Reimu. I put these all together. You want to go to idle? All of the idle sprites I individually named. Here is an idle animation. Once again, 90 megabytes. Uh, this is what I was working with. Yes, because let me tell you, every single one of these folders, all of them are full of just a ton of sprites that I individually took pictures of. I did this for both Marissa and Reimu. That is why I uploaded Marissa Kills Reimu. It was literally just to show people, hey, I took the time to spend 10 hours taking pictures of all of these sprites, and you can just, once again, you can just go to this handy dandy website, scroll, okay, down, it's, you can just scroll down to Reimu, click this link, and then download the sprites. Why would I do this to myself? Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know that you could just simply go, I didn't, okay, like, I don't, like, how do you learn this? I think eventually I just went to, like, a Sprite video, and then they, like, advertised the Mugen Archive, but, like, unless you watch something like this, you don't know Mugen Archive exists. I only knew that this exists, like, getting Koishi sprites on a spreadsheet, and I thought, "Oh, this is just how people do it." So this is what I did. So that's why I made Marissa's Koremu, was just because I wanted to try a thumbnail, and I wanted to play with the sprites I spent. Now, when I go into this video, I should probably let you guys know that you can probably tell these sprites are awful. Like, do I have After Effects still open? Okay, this sprite. Look at how garbage that is. Okay, let me get, like, for a quick comparison. Um, Makes a cake. Actually, let me get Raymond. Here's Project Elevate. Project Elevate. Do that. Like that. Like you can tell, right? That, like, this looks good. This looks terribly pixelated. And that was because I was taking pictures and I was not doing a great job. Because when you import, go back. Yeah, I was importing this giant file. And instead of importing it uh like correctly, because this is a uh 4,000 by 10,000 PNG, and when I imported it into Photoshop, I probably, like, limited it to not 4,000 by 10,000, but I probably did, like, 2,000 by 5,000, so it just got really pixelated, even though it's already pixels, but the idea. So then when you go to this video, it's just like, oh, you can tell that these pixels do not look right. And then yeah, like, look at, like, that, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you get the idea. It doesn't look great. And then I get comments. People are disappointed that in the thumbnail it shows Reimu getting, like, eviscerated. But that was because I was trying to learn how to Photoshop. I was trying to make a cool thumbnail. But the video is just, there's no sprite to show Reimu being eviscerated. So why don't I just simply put her behind the laser? I mean, look, if that upsets you, I made a better version. This was my most popular video. I was a bit unhappy that it's just 9 seconds long and literally consists of just that. So I made a whole new video. And it's a lot better. But for now, let's watch this. I don't know. Like, this is how simple my videos were. Like, I mean, it's still obviously, like, you gotta put all these sprites together. But yeah, that's it. Like, same background. You don't gotta go in Blender, you don't gotta do lighting, you don't gotta do camera angles. It's just I don't get even the background doesn't look correct. Am I crazy? Um, you can also see this Marissa has like a weird like you can like has kind of a blue outline because I didn't quite like once again, I did not get these pictures correctly. I did this in Photoshop. I did a very terrible job. Um, she has like a whole blue outline. I yeah, I don't okay. Let's move my next project. Ramu's Awesome Holiday. The prologue, the sneak peek. I'll talk about Ramu's Awesome Holiday, but for now, I'll talk about this prologue. I do not like this prologue. uh, I mean, sorry, the sneak peek. Because for the sneak peek, I was like, I want to try. I want to try talking. I didn't discover text boxes. So I was like, all right, what if I just try like AI voice clips? Now, keep in mind, this was 3 years ago. People did not hate AI. Nowadays, obviously, I would just commission someone to do my female voice acting because you should do that. You should go support real people and not AI. But at the time, I wanted to try something. And you can see in the final version that I did not stick with this mindset. So I generally haven't watched this video in like 2 years because I'm that cringed when looking at it, but whoa, look at that pillar. Sorry. I made this is such a big deal to me back in the day that I made her go behind the pillar.
Boy Ramu.
Ugh, ugh. You know, the real human experience is going back in your previous projects and thinking how bad they look.
1 sec, I need a moment.
Pixelated. Oh my god. Dude, how dude, why is her skirt transparent? Bro. Oh, because I was still taking pictures. I still didn't know how to download correctly. I was taking pictures, and because the sprite sheet has blue and the skirt is kind of blue, I kind of deleted some of it. And then I just switched to other Rainbow. I don't Ugh. Oh god. And you can also see where the orb was. Uh, I had to like paint over it. Okay, sorry, I'm skipping. I genuinely don't want to hear the voices.
Hey, you heard. Another incident? No, we're going on vacation.
I'm stopping it. I cannot watch this video. I'm sorry. I just the AI voice acting is so bad. I hate it. Ugh. So I'm so proud of myself for not actually going with this as the final version. And also you can see their sprites keep like moving because I couldn't line them up correctly.
We're going to Egypt next year. I took all your donation money.
It's like that it's just all flat.
What money?
Like there's no punchline, there's no joke because all of the line deliveries are just AI. It's not good. And I play the whole thing. Wait, what? I still called myself King Crab Clawback today? Okay. It's been awesome late. Come at the end of January. I hope. I'm assuming I didn't, right? This is probably like a March thing. February 20th. Okay. So yeah. Now, any closing thoughts? Um, I'm sad that this video has double the views of the actual video because I just do not like this video. I think this video sucks. Okay. Now the question is, how much do I want to talk about this 10-minute video? I'll save that actually. I'll save that. Um Also I'll save Marissa Kills Ramu. Cause that honestly is kind of tied to Ramu's Awesome Holiday. I'll talk about that, but Hina finds diamonds. So, also thank you for chatting, but I'm glad I have someone to talk to. It's not just me talking to myself. Thank you for having a conversation. Yeah, Hina. Oh, this was. Oh wait, no, sorry, this wasn't. Actually, no. I'm gonna talk about Marissa Kills Ramu because this is my first Blender project, and a lot. Okay, just quickly, a lot changes between Marissa Kills Ramu and then the Ramu's Awesome Holiday prologue. Like, when was this uploaded? Oh, okay, my computer froze. Computer. Okay. Roblox is ending March 1st. That's crazy. Look at that cool thumbnail. That thumbnail's so much better than... Okay, come on, Google. Oh. Okay, wait. This was made June. So there was like a 6-month gap. Between Marissa Kills Ramu and then the prologue. First off, I finally learned how to download sprites. These sprites are actually good looking. Second off, text boxes. I don't like them. Also, I didn't... Nowadays, whenever I pan the camera, I always have the sprites follow the camera so that you don't see that, like, they're just flat images. That is a very flat image. Yeah, no, typically I have them rotate. Oh yeah, and because of text boxes, now I have the little, what it's called, like, text scroll dialogue, like the little, these are all taken. I could you not, girlfriend from Friday Night Funkin' versus Imposter. That is where I got the text scroll from. Can you hear it? Does that sound like girlfriend? Okay, keep in mind, this is like this is technically not almost 3 years ago. I was 17. Actually, that doesn't, you know, no, fine. It was a good mod. I'll stand by that. So, sorry. I guess before I watch the full animation, a few more things. First off, I do not like this lighting. I think this lighting is way too dark. That shadow is way too, visible. Like, weirdly angled. I guess the shadow is... And then also, their feet are just, like... I made it so the sprite has, like, always 1 foot on the ground, but I've decided, no, you should really just have both feet on the ground. It looks weird. Like, Same with like, yeah, same with Marissa, like, I have 1 foot in the ground, 1 up, and it's just like, no, I'd rather have a foot clip into the floor than just have 1 sitting on the floor and then 1 standing up. I think that looks off. Um, yeah, so I keep pausing, but just, like, I gotta think about animation now. Uh, actually, no, I'll keep playing. Maybe spawns a whole bunch of yin. Why is there a oh, whatever. I will say that's a cool effect. I didn't realize that, but when the yin yangs are spinning, it creates like you like can't track them. Like they actually. And then I don't know why I thought this was a cool effect at the time, but even at the time I was like, this is kind of lame. Like this weird dome around Reimu, and then all the yin yangs having like a blue ear that doesn't quite capture all the yin yangs because one's clipping. Um, and then I kind of just made Marissa grab the Hakuro, the mini Hakuro. I should have had it on the other side. Like her hand is literally like grasping on the other side, anyways. Like on she's holding it on her palm. I guess her nipples? Palm. No, palm is the front of the hand. What's the back of the hand called? I don't know. But yeah, she's we're holding that wrong. And it goes up a barrier. This shrine has a few weird clipping issues, like right here I just saw it, but there's like, you know. Yeah, look at that. Like I don't know what's going on there. Like honestly, that's not my fault. This shrine just sucks. Here's her spell card. And then this. To this day, I'm actually really proud of how this Master Spark turned out. I think it's really pretty. Like it has like the cool rainbow effect. It has like the circles. I think the white thing is cool. I love how fast, like her hat like literally just like. I think that's really cool. I did like a cool gap where like Reimu is like parting the Master Spark. And then, okay, from here, I didn't know what to do, so I just started doing weird camera angles. Another thing I genuinely never noticed. I don't know what's going on, like, right there, if you can see. That, hold on, that's kind of blocking it. Do you see that? Like, it's a weird, just like, are the mini Hawker, like, clipping? And then, okay, the ending is kind of weird. Reimu dies. And then the... Oh, my videos are so silly. Like, uh, yeah, no, I don't know. Like, when you're younger, when you're, like, 15 to 17, you're just filled with so much whimsy and so much less care in the world that it's just, like, let's just I don't know, Reimu dies, and then what if it's all just a dream? And then, uh-oh, she fell out of bed, and then a second Reimu just hits her and flies off the screen with a slide whistle? Uh, like, it's all very nonsensical. But I don't know, I kinda like it. I think it's kinda funny. Uh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's Marissa Kills Reimu. Uh, the thumbnail too is also, like, pretty cool. Like, I'm now realizing, like, I don't know how like, the Reimu I must have green screened, the Marissa I must have green screened, like, the V2, like, the Hawker. I like this video. I think it clearly shows that it's my first time using Blender. But honestly, I think it's fine. Hina finds diamonds. I think Marissa Kills Ramu is a huge improvement for my style. Hina finds diamonds, I have a few gripes with. I think this video has a few issues. First off, lighting. I'm still figuring it out. Like, you can... Let me just quickly show you. You can tell that, like, lighting... So... So much better. So much better than what it used to be. Like, oh my god. Which video are you most proud of? I mean... I have way too many tabs open. Which video am I most proud of? That's hard to answer because my most proud of video is not out yet. I would say Rainbow's Awesome Holiday. Well, yeah, Rainbow's Awesome Holiday Part 2 is like 90% done. It's like 26 minutes, and I just put it on hiatus. But like, I was looking at it earlier today because I was thinking maybe showing off some of it for the stream. I probably will actually. I'll show some of it off. I think that's like a really cool video. I was worried that Removes Awesome Holiday Part 2 was kind of outdated because I've been working on it for like 3 years now. But I don't know, I was looking at it and I was like, wait. Only thing I don't like about it is like my outdated art style. But other than that, I like Project Elevator, even though that's not out yet. I like Spring is Here, even though it's also not all the projects I'm currently working on that are like 3 to 4 minutes, I'm really proud of, even though they're not out yet. But I'll talk about them later in this. But for now, let's keep going through my older videos, which yeah, I think this is in terms of improvement, this is like a 2 out of 10. I don't know if I really learned too much this video. I think this video was very fine. Use desert. She got it from the desert. I guess I learned how to use text in Blend. That was something I had to learn. I tried new text boxes. They still don't look great, but I'm still figuring it out. You know, owes the IRS a lot of money. I don't, that's just kind of here's desert. Here's the IRS. I don't know why. Happy birthday. Thank you. Dude, I've been collecting happy birthdays. I'm in a lot of Toho servers. And yeah, I've been I've had a lot of nice messages. A lot of people in the community, I don't know. uh Even though I haven't uploaded too much recently, still just like I've had a lot of people be nice to me and it's just like, "Oh, that's heartwarming." Okay, so anyways, sorry. This video, I don't such a weird video. It's just the idea that Hina is a drill. So, she is a drill. I think this shot is also very awkwardly done. I didn't quite know how to get the camera down to Hina, because of course it's very limited space. So I kind of just moved down with her, and then it's just claustrophobic, which is kind of the, I don't. And then I put this underneath. The lighting here was difficult because, I don't know, I do like this glow effect. I had to like light up the scene, but like not too bright so that you can still have like this cool effect, and then of course the torch glows. Blocks go, yeah. Everything here has cool lighting. And then Hina comes down really slowly. I don't know why she descends. Not descend slowly, but just like her sprite is so frame by frame. I don't know why I put Traya music. Minecraft. I don't know. 'Cause I know Mushroom does a lot of, like, voice clips of, like, popular media. I don't really like Hina just saying, like, the Diamonds O clip, like, it just doesn't it feels kinda weird overall, and that might just be one of the reasons why I don't like this animation. But I really just like the idea of females have female voice acting. I don't like that, I don't like also, I didn't even change her face expression, like, I just shake her wildly and call it a day. And I base this on? The idea that Notori swings the pickaxe, and then you can all of this you gotta hear in the sound effects. She's mining, and then a little wind sound effect plays, and then she just throws a diamond at the pickaxe, and the pickaxe just goes flying. I do like how also, by the way, the sky in the background is, like, always rotating. I think that plays in, Marissa Kills Ramu as well, where the skybox is moving, but it's a lot harder to tell because I think I moved it really slowly. Yeah, pickaxe dies. And then if she's stronger than stone pick. There are references I know I made. She's stronger than a stone pick. I don't remember what references these are to though. Mining iron and then I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. She's stronger than a stone pick. I think that's a reference. Maybe I just said that as a statement. And Hina dies. Very sad. I think the music for this one too is fine. It's the conductor's cabin, or whatever you call it, from Hat in Time. It fits the desert, but I don't know. I want Toho to have Toho music. I guess actually that didn't go for boat sinking. I don't know, I'm nitpicking. I I got I have so many videos to get through. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of these. Okay. Reports the news. What time is it? 53 minutes. I wanna do okay, real quick. I don't like the bird sound effect. I also kinda like the bird sound effect. I like the Madeline sound. I like how big the dude, this is a cool text box. I think this is kind of funny. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I recorded this first bit at the very end of the Blender scene because you can tell that like the chair being pushed like plays then and then just gets thrown into it. That was kind of a my bad. That's why I put the text box right here to try and cover the chair. 'Cause yeah, I used to be able to do that with text boxes. I was like, if there was an issue, I would just throw a text box over it and then issue solved. Um, this video, I don't think I have too much to talk about. This is for Rainbow's Awesome Holiday Part 2. This is like one of the scenes. I just turned it into a video. It was my old channel banner. Okay. My old, yeah, it's like 2 years ago. Oh, that's kind of cool that you can see my old channel banner as like an I guess I'll talk about this. This is a I forget her name. It's like it's the fangirl. She's from Toho Wonderful Waking World, which is a free Touhou fan game. That's really cool, and I think you should play it. I don't know. I want to put her in the animation. I split up her sprite so that her little fan thing moves. Aya dies at the end. Because, of course she does. Of course. She has to die at the end. Okay. Granapang's Ramu. I think I'll skip this one. I don't really have to talk about without clicking on it. I'm trying to think there's anything really important. No, not really. I guess only issue with this video is I feel like it was kind of rushed because I was trying to get it out like the Cerno day. It was 3 minutes. And I don't know. It's a fine video. I think the lighting I like the darker lighting. It's way easier to then I just want to watch this video again. This is such a cluster of a video. Dude, I think this is when I like finished reading all of Homestuck. And I made this video and I was like, "Oh my god, I can use the Homestuck OS." There's some good songs. Oh yeah, that little banner thing, I made it. And then I was like, "This sucks. I am not putting this in the actual animation. I'll just throw it in the teaser." You can see Marisa Kills Ramu. This is something for Marisa Kills Ramu was like it's very loosely thrown into like the very beginning of Ramu's Awesome Holiday Part 2. It has nothing to do with the actual animation. I don't know. I just put it in there. I like the timing on this. But I don't forgot I photoshopped her with an oar in the Club Penguin hat. When I'd use the Touhou Lost Word. I mean, I think there are two very big issues with the Touhou Lost Word style. two very big issues. I don't I actually genuinely might keep the Lost Word style because I don't know if I'm gonna have someone voice act a full 26-minute video. Okay, you can see that Ramu. I didn't give. I think I accidentally didn't do the walking sprites correctly, so she just slides. Oh yeah, and then there's I reports the news. That's also supposed to be in the video. I like this joke. I like this joke. The old boxes. These new text boxes still suck though. But it's whatever. And the dying. Perfectly timed. Till Halloween, I'm gonna skip. Gonna make indestructible ice cream. This video has such low views. I love this video. I think this is one of my best videos. I can't believe it. This is another, I was like, the snowman. Oh yeah, the original blender thing had a 2 scooped, and I just changed it to be 1 scoop instead. This is another Homestuck OST, because I was like, "Oh my god, I can use." I hope this is kinda loud, hold on. And then this green screen thing is very awkward. I couldn't keep the camera still, so I was like, "Oh, it'll just move, whatever." This is kind of a cool the joke of whoever invents never melting ice cream is gonna be a billionaire. I don't know why June is spying on Cherry, but I wanted to have her in the animation. Lost Word. Very cool Lost Word sprite though. I forget, why is Yukari helping her? Oh, she just does. Okay. And pretty. This is the thumbnail. This is why the shot looks so good, because it's this thumbnail shot, and I was like, I should make this extra pretty, and then that sticker just flips through, whatever. I also like how this is the ice cream. And then Shion says, "Can I have some?" And then at the end, the ice cream disappears, implying that Shion had it. I think is. And then fireball. Okay, and then this next. Okay. Okay, this next scene. Let me show him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. My friend was like, let's make you an OC. And I was like, okay. I want to have an OC that's it has like they have Koishi's hat, but they have like a cool like kimono thing. And then they have like giant pairs of scissors. Like that's what they attack with. They have like scissors as their giant weapon. And my friend was like, "Awesome. Okay. We'll make that your channel banner. And if you want to use this OC," my friend was like, "Oh, I'm so glad that we created this OC together. And if you ever want to use them for a video, I'd gladly draw 3 images of this OC so you can use them for a video." And I was like, "Heck yeah. Let me do that." So my friend makes that's the 1 image, and then 2 image of them slicing, and then 3. Now, okay, once again, no offense to my friend, but I do just think, like, can you guys tell this is inspired by Koishi? Can you tell that I like Koishi at the time of this I okay. This video will forever be weird because I'm never reusing this OC because quite honestly, they were not that good. This is a bad OC. So I said, okay, I'm not using this character anymore. So this video will just forever have like a weird one-off non-Toho character that just like who is this? Who invited bro? And this is supposed to be my channel OC that ended up not being very good. But at the same time, I do like how this is animated. The swing is cool. The cool like bounce effect is cool. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I did that. Um, Harvard dies. And Tilted text box. I think this is the best text box. Tilted, it looks nice, but ultimately I decide not to. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't really have a way to like take a break, but I'm just gonna quickly stand up for like a minute. I'll just play this anime. But yeah. Okay. I think this is also one of my proudest anime. Dude, this animation is so good. Oh, okay. So to start, uh, quick little history lesson. I made okay. Why actually? This was for film. This is for film class. This was my second year of film. In 11th grade. It was like one of my final projects. And I'm trying to remember what the film project was. I think it was like very open-ended. Oh, wait. Maybe? What was this project for? It was I think the goal was to make like oh, it was suspense. The goal of this film project was make something suspenseful. So yeah, the goal was to make something. So I decided, why not just, you know, I've always wanted to do a toe animation for a class project, you know. So why don't I just suspenseful? I can do that. So I decide, all right, I want to have Mistia. Mistia is my third favorite Toro character, behind. Wait, no, Mistia is my second favorite Taro character behind Koishi. So I decide, let's want to have a do Mistia. I decided to make the entire Izakaya. I think this is probably my best Blender model. I think took like 6 hours. And then doodle on the side. What grade did you get? Oh, why? Okay. First off, my teacher was very leaned back, so I literally could have like turned in the worst possible thing and gotten 100, but I did get 100. I think I got a standing ovation when I presented this. I mean, because of course, you're in high school, 11th grade, doing film class. You don't expect someone just on a whim to be like, "Hey, I made an entire Blender animation." So, this was definitely the most impressive thing I probably did for high school. Uh, only thing was, I so first off, the reason why I said lampreys cure night blindness is because I showed this to a class of people that have no idea what Toho was. And one of my goals was to make this very accessible to someone who didn't know what Toho was. So I keep it real. She's cooking, and then she welcomes a customer, and no one appears. And then and then I do like this little animation of what she thinks is gonna happen, of like Kogasa trying to scare her, just to show like the class, like, hey, this is what's supposed to happen. Of course, they don't know who Yuka is. So they don't know that Yuka is actually infinitely more terrifying than Kogasa. Uh, and Kogasa like once again, this animation was also kind of rushed because of course I genuinely had a time limit, and I wish more of my videos could have time limits. I think I made this animation in like under 2 weeks. Like I spent 30 to 40 hours on this animation. It took me like 1.5 weeks. And then I uploaded it and that was it because once it was time to turn it in, like it was ready to upload. So I wish more of my projects I could turn in for a grade because that would give me more pressure to actually do them. This was the perfect circumstance. Like I could make this project. I got to work on this project in school. Like, every time we walk into film class, I would get to work on this project, which was, like, a free, like, 10 hours I'd get just to work on this, which was good because I was in class, sitting down, doing what I was supposed to, and making an animation. I don't know. Maybe I gotta figure out how to do that, but, like, at home, I would just sit down and be like, "Okay, time to animate." Actually, no, I do that for streaming. That's why I stream my animation, because it forces me to focus because I can't just go watch YouTube videos like on stream. I love these tech boxes. I think this Mistia is one of the best Lost Word artworks. It's not overly like fan worked. I think it's good. I like her facial expression. I like the overall art. Uh I can't have her in her work clothes, but that's whatever. There's no sprites for that anyway. Um I like this little animation. This was inspired by Mushroom because they sometimes do like these little pixel art animations. I like that. Why? Okay, hold on. Am I just like no? I'm on 1080p. Why does this look pixelated? This is just an image. I like this like little because the thing is, all of these facial expressions, I had to like when you download the Lost Word back to right. Yeah, like it shows up as like this, where it's like the face, and then here's all the facial expressions you can choose from. So yeah, for one of them, I just said, all right, I'm just gonna draw her in pain, and I think it turned out funny. And it ends with them all eating, and then I don't know. I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I put it in the animation. I didn't realize. Oh yeah, this is like my main inspiration, genuinely. The idea of like I say this is Kagasa Yuka interactions. No, this is literally just the video. Uh Yuka is Mistia in this sense, being faked out by the umbrella, and then Kogasa just comes out and surprises her. Honestly, I don't even know who the artist is. I just saw this post and then I remember asking someone in the Mushroom Discord server, "Hey, does anyone know who this artist is? I want to credit them." This egg scene. This scene is kind of cursed. I genuinely don't know why I put in the animation. I just thought it'd be funny if Mistia cooking an egg, but honestly, it is just weird. It is just weird to do. Oh, here you go. Anything? Pushy's Adventure. This was a return to classics. I do the good old happy birthday. Thank you. Uh, yeah, no, April Fools. This is just like return to classics. 2D on 2D. I reused the old bad sprites because I thought it'd be funny. He kills Vermia, and Hina shows up and throws assets from the Mistia video at Koishi and dies. And then I think this is really cool that the entire animation was just shot in Blender close up. I think you could. Yeah, and then this is kind of the rest of the animation is like typical, but I liked how the beginning was a return to classic. I might do that more. Little Pebble. I made this for I think Koishi Day, like a couple years ago, and I was like, oh, I'll just throw it in this animation. And then I always love this bit. I think this is my favorite. And then the frames drop as all the things. Oh, it's such a good. And it just cuts back to animation. Whatever. Boat sinking. Okay, I don't really have too much to talk about with these videos. Like, boat sinking, it's good.
Hey, Nue, watch me sink this boat!
I like the water bubbles. I think this is probably the best looking video I've made. The newest video I made was like very rushed. Made it in like 7 hours.
Hiya! I said watch!
I like all the little UFOs.
Oh.
Yeah, how good did I make? Oh, I just like trying to snap a boat in half in Blender is really difficult. So I just made the part where it snaps like off screen to not let you show how terribly I snapped it. Then you just get the idea.
Oh. Why did you sink Komachi?
And also, I think this boat was supposed to move around with the rope like attached to something, but I just couldn't get rope physics to work. So I just gave up.
What were you
That's the rest is all. And then this video is funny. Not today, Cherno. I could you not. This was made in a singular day. I was on the bus on my way to ASU, and I just thought of this video idea. And I was like, this is funny. let me text Delta Silver. Hey, do you think you could record voice lines today? And Delta said, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay. I guess I'm doing this. So yeah, I was like, I wonder if I'm actually gonna make an animation one day. And yeah, no. I got home. I I've already used this shrine, so that was very easy. I just quickly ASU, I also go there. Oh nice. I study environmental science. I'm a first year. I mean also ASU is just like a huge. I go to the Tempe campus. But you know, I was just like, hey, I think it'd be cool if I made this video in a day. So I threw this together, and then as I was exporting it from Blender, I made the thumbnail. The thumbnail took like 4 hours. The animation took like 5 hours. That's how fast it is animation. And the animation itself is only like it's 20 seconds, so it come
To the Misty Lake. Start by throwing Rainbow's donation box into the Misty Lake. Yeesh. Dayose, stop indulging her. Also, take her home. And please, convince her to do something nice like snow cones for today.
I mean, it's a quick video. I mean, yeah, I made it in a day. Uh, there was supposed to be like an extra credits scene where like I'd say thank you to Delta Silver, and then I'd also put like a little image of like Cherno Diosly actually making snow cones. But I did not have enough time into the day. I already made this animation. And I mean, come on, look at this thumbnail. This is this is 3 characters. Dude, okay, this shading. I keep looking at this animation and thinking, God, this art is not great. Quality, quality is also pretty good. I mean, yeah, you know, like, I've gotten pretty efficient at making animation. This art, I have some gripes with it. Like, for example, the shading on Cherno is, like, from the back, and then Diosly, it's like, the shading is, like, from the like, this just doesn't look good. I think Diosly arm is really skinny. I think I think both their arms are really skinny. I mean, yeah, what about this arm? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that is all my animations. You might think, okay, now you're done, right? No, not done. I got Blender to talk about. I mean, come on. You really think the game was over? We haven't even gone to the special credits. So yeah, I got a few things to show. I guess I'm trying to think where to first. I guess okay, quickly, I'll show what I've done so far for Koishi Makes a Cake. Keep in mind this is still in the works, but this is what I've made so far for my newest animation, which I'm hoping will come out next month.
I'm so hungry, but I don't want to cook. I've been working all day.
Big sis, you look hungry. I need you some food.
Koishi, that is inedible. But I could. Koishi, I'll teach you how to cook.
You will? Alrighty.
Time to be the big sis you're meant to be.
Voice lines are very loud. I think it's probably lower on stream, but like my ears hurt from that.
Now let's head to the Koishi. Now then, what's the first step in making a cake?
Made with lots of love.
Koishi, what is that?
It's sugar!
Also, okay. I don't know why. Oh yeah, this is the thing I sent the thumbnail artist for the idea for Koishi. I don't know why it's just drifting through the scene. I want to put this on stream before I delete it. But like genuinely, like these are its keyframes, right? It has no keyframes. This entire animation. This thing has 0 keyframes. Why is it moving? Like I can click on the wait, what? Wait, what? No, okay, I didn't fix anything. I don't know why like this is the ghost picture. Like I can go through, there's no constraints, there's no modifier, it's just it moves. I'm gonna delete it now, but I just want to show on stream. I don't know why it's doing that. Actually, I have a better idea. What if I just like copy it? Delete this version. Does this one move? Okay, it's a lost cause. I don't know what, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. And then here's just some other pictures. I made like a funny, this is just a Pokemon deck I made. This is the Rin I made. Very stretched though. Yeah, you can't even see the top, but made that. My D&D OC very thrown together with like the Koishi line, and then this is Koishi 100% orange juice. Well, I guess Toho 100% orange juice. The stats and everything. Sorry, okay, I got thrown off. Let me get back to the animation.
First step in making a cake.
Made with lots of love.
Oh, this is what this thing is supposed to. Like a jelly thing with like sugar on the inside. I think this is such a random scene that Koishi just like throws out a weird jelly heart and it's just sugar.
Aw, you're the sweetest little sister.
Not great.
Okay, let's continue. What's next, Koishi?
Play the flute!
This has nothing to do with cooking.
It's not.
You're not even trying to sound shocked. Okay, Koishi, it's not playtime. It's time to focus.
Okay, sis.
And pretend Satori didn't just phase out of reality. And pretend Koishi throws a whole bunch of items in the cake. Yeah, this animation isn't finished yet.
Very good, Koishi.
Hey, ya chumps! Koishi told
Look, I got rope physics to work. I was talking about that earlier, about how I couldn't get ropes to work.
Hey, ya chumps! Koishi told me you guys are making a cake. I'm back!
Well, we don't need water for cake anyways.
You don't need water?
Fortunately not for this recipe.
This is where the animation ends.
Yeah, not like I want to share anyways. No!
Where would she even store the water?
Come on! Get it!
And Orin, I haven't put in the scene yet, but she was away Kasume. Happy birthday, thank you! I don't know how to say more than just thank you. Like, thank you then. Yeah, that's that. I guess I'll save. Yeah, I deleted the thing. Okay, and then real quick, I'll show a quick glimpse. This is an animation that I think I've done like a minute 30 on. I'll show like a little. I just zoom in really long. No, okay. I'll show a quick little teaser of this animation. Okay, yeah, that's not supposed to. Okay, that's all you get. That's all you get. And then I'll do a quick little teaser as well. Where is Project Elevator? I'm blind. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Project Elevator, I did it so weird. For whatever reason, I said Project Elevator. I'm gonna put it in its own little file. I'll do another teaser. I'll do a teaser of like these 10 seconds. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit this ball right here when the door opens. Shoot, wasn't I invited to this thing? This character smells like sweet potatoes. Misakia! I want to be with Koishi, but there's too many Okay. So I showed off the unfinished parts. I swear that there's a lot more that I did, but that's all you get for Project Elevator. And then going back, anything else I want to show off in terms of projects in the works? Voice lines. Yeah, okay. I didn't commission the voice lines yet for Project Elevator, so it's all just me. I guess, okay. And then, okay. This is kind of weird. Okay. Okay. This is Rimmer's Awesome Holiday Part 2. If I just click on the amount of keyframes, you can tell how much I've spent on this animation. Keep in mind, I've spent 3 years working on this animation. This animation, I'll just quickly... That's it. That's all you get. And this is like 10 minutes of the total 26. That's all you get. Why haven't I uploaded this video? I don't know. It's pretty much done, but that's all you get. I mean, I think I kind of showed everything. I guess there's like Hina Halloween, which I think I literally just is this one screenshot of Marissa that I didn't do too well on. I think this is a mid drawing of Marissa. I think I did okay. These lines don't line up. Not a whole lot of like this shading is all weird. For the old way I draw eyes. Yeah, that's all I've done for that project. And I think that's all I can show. Yeah, this is okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's actually everything. I think that's everything I wanted to show. I went through. Actually, wait. Okay. No, hold on. I gotta go my second monitor. There are 2 videos I can show you guys. Because this is for a project where I had to redo these scenes So both of these scenes you're about to see are from canceled builds. Like these scenes are not going to be in the animation anymore. But yeah.
No, no, I didn't want to hurt you. Please, please, I can make up for it.
Yeah. I'm not going to explain what any of what you just watched is. But I will say I think these impact frames are cool. That's all I'm gonna I know that's a weird clip. It's for a project that I'm working with a whole bunch of people on. And that is a canceled build.
I can make up for it.
And then I'll also just show this is another canceled.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Not now. I'm still reeling from your pet trying to squeeze me to death. Hey! What are you doing?
What is it, Chen?
Are you messing with Rainbow without me?
Of course not. I was going to get you after I sealed her in the box.
Wait, what do you mean by sealed? What are you planning?
Alright. This is gonna be good.
Yup. Now just to poke some air holes in. And now we can begin.
Yeah, okay. I am also not gonna explain that because that is also for a project that I'm not really supposed to really show you guys, so any of that. Yeah, okay. I think that's everything that I wanted to go over. I don't think there's I mean, if you guys have any like Q&A questions, I guess I could answer those. Not about the clips you just saw. Those are going to be but yeah, I don't know if you guys have any Q&A. I don't really know. I mean, I've been streaming for 100 minutes. So I guess I can't say I've run out of things to say too early. Yeah. Uh there's me showing off some cool animation, talking about stuff. Anything? I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't want to animate my head out. Got a paper to Yeah, okay. Maybe I should just end stream too. I mean, this was I'm glad I did this. I got to talk about my channel. It gives me morale for future. I'm glad I had people to talk to. I'll end on this scene of Mistia art I made like a year ago, which all right. Yeah, overall I I love the animations keep up. Yeah, I don't know, I'm happy. I think this stream was a success. I like what I made. I like what I showed off. I really love this I like being Koishi's hat. I think it's kind of fun. I've just been staring at the PNG tuber this entire stream because it's on my second monitor. It's just like this is so much. Yeah, I don't know. I like thank you all for the continued support. I'm sorry that I have been so slow in animations, but I did a lot today, turning 19. So hopefully, if I keep it up uh, from today, then I will. Good. Yeah. So I guess I'll officially end stream now. Thank you all so much for everything. All for wishing me happy birthday. Anyone who's maybe a VOD viewer, just wanted to check out what happened today. I'll put in some timestamps of what I talk about. But yeah,